What's going on? My name is Elijah Muse, and I want to welcome you here to Gifted Hands Music. Here at Gifted Hands Music, we are dedicated to learning the language of music and loving every step of the process. So today's lesson is going to be on beginner preacher chords in the key of C major. So what I'm going to do today is lay a basic foundation. I'm going to give you a formula that you can play in any key, C, B, F, G sharp, G flat, any other keys that's out there on the piano. You can follow this basic formula to play preacher chords in any key, but we're just gonna base it in C because it's the easiest to see how the chords are laid out, all right? So let's learn this basic formula and get you started with playing some preacher chords that you can back up your pastor, your preacher, you can play in church, all right? Let's get into it. We are talking about beginner preacher chords in the key of C major, all right? You heard it in the short playthrough. You heard it in the playthrough. There it is again. If you want to play preacher chords, this is a great place to start. I'm going to be toning it down. That's more so an intermediate kind of way to play preacher chords. I'm going to make this beginner's version so that you have a basic understanding of the kind of the basic formula that you can follow in any key to play preacher chords. All right. So the basic formula, actually, before I get into the formula, you have to understand that in order to play these preacher chords, that sound that you're looking for is based off of dominant chords, actually. So even though I'm playing in C, I'm not going to be playing like a C major 7 chord. Dominant chords are the secret to playing these preacher chords. Dominant chord right here. Dominant chord. Dominant chord, all right? So dominant chords are the secret sauce to these preacher chords. That is the first part in understanding how to play preacher chords, okay? All right, so now I'm going to give you the basic formula to follow for when you're backing up a preacher, okay? Where you want to start off, any preacher, if they're in C, is just a basic C dominant chord, your 1 chord, okay? So your 1 chord, you're just going to make it dominant. However you want to voice it. I like to have the root note on the top and the bottom and then fill it in the middle. So I'll start off with this kind of. And if you want to get fancy, you can actually play kind of a sus voicing to dominant, all right? You know what that is. So all that is an F major triad, am I right? With this C and B flat in the left hand. And then that resolves to this chord. All right, I'll start off with that, just kind of going back and forth, C sus to C dominant, okay? And all I'm doing is rolling the chords to fill it in, because I'm not playing the organ right now. So if you're playing the piano and trying to do this, you want to make it sound full. So I just do that by rolling the chords. All right, and remember that's just sus, C sus, your 1 chord sus to dominant. All right, and then all you're gonna do next is gonna be you're gonna go to your 3. It's 3, 4, sharp 4, or go up a half step, 5. All right, those are your bass notes. So for the beginners, we're just gonna play my 1 over my 3 chord. All right, so in this case, that's C over E, C over E, and then my 4 chord I'm gonna play as dominant. So that's going to be a F